Like, how do you go after getting the feedback? If it's negative, how do you take the steps to make it positive?
Okay, first off, when someone gives you feedback, one of the great things about it is now you have data to work with, and that individual is a little more bought into your success. So let's say you start to make changes. If you start to make changes in behavior, you go back to that person and say, here's some of the things I'm doing, and you show the change you're making, and all of a sudden the person that gave you the feedback now is invested in you, they see the change you're making, and then they appreciate the intention and the change that was made.
Okay, how does it spread again back? It's the same way that the negative one spread, or?
So how does positive perception spread?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The tough thing about negative perception is it takes one bad thing that can create a negative perception.
Yeah.
And sometimes in organizations, you've been in one, if you're in the same organization for a number of years, you could, people see you as the 28-year-old, manager, and then all of a sudden you become a VP and they still see you as a 28-year-old manager. And they haven't shifted their perspective. Or maybe you did things that weren't as, that undermined some of your positive perception you're trying to create. Bottom line is, the reason why we're talking about this is so you can put more emphasis on the importance of perception, the power of perception, and that you can sit there and think about what is my brand, what is that I'm creating out there, and how do I make sure people know the impact and value that I'm bringing, which I'm about to talk about with visibility. So I'll go into details of that, but the key thing is you just have to be able to be consistently on yourself and the brand you're creating and who you are and how you're showing up and making sure people are seeing that impact.